see, health concerns, catatonic breakdown. You could do with an arm. Hold up. I have one arm available. Which arm is it left? You can have an arm. Sure. See how that goes. Get you... Are you the one that needs the arm? Yeah, you are. Get back here and lay down. I'll get Tofu down here to work on you so that nobody else does. You can work on him. And let's see who else we got. We're up to Lincoln, which is only here. Let's see. All right. So you need a leg, but I'm pretty sure I don't have one. I could get you a peg leg. Yeah, all right. You are going to get a peg leg. Left. Peg leg. Let's see. I don't have a spare lung. You need a lung. You've got a denture. It's so funny. Sam always ends up with a fucking denture. In every game, I don't know why. People just crack his jaw every time. I don't have a spare stomach or a lung. Should actually take a look up there and see what other organs I do have as soon as I'm finished going through. Great. Let's get that surgery right, hey? Try again. I only have one of them, and I really prefer you don't waste my fucking money. Okie dokie. So you're working on him now? Great. That was no Onesan. I also realized that this means that some of the people that I've set up to have stuff may not get stuff, but whatever. Let's see. You need a peg leg. Like, was it left? Leg. I don't have kidney spare. Alright, and what other organs have we got? I saw one box, I'm pretty sure. There. We have a kidney. We have one kidney. Okie dokie. So who needed the kidney? Oops. Lungs. So many people need lungs. I feel like one person needs a kidney, but I don't know you. Okay, you can have the kidney. There we go. And I think Lincoln survived that this time. Yep. Sweet. Jesus Christ, it's disgusting in here. That's a crap quality bed. That one's excellent, but it's not being moved out yet. Reinstall this up here. Any of these other beds get made? It did. That one's only good. And what are these beds? Since you guys seem to be claiming them for yourselves. I do actually want above the good quality bed, honestly, for the prisons, but I'll go with what I've got. That bed's normal quality. Alright, so I want more beds made wherever I can fit them. That one's getting made. There we go. Sweet. To be honest, I'm not really a big fan of having the stone beds. I've used them in the past, and quite frankly, they'll do for a while until I can get like some really nice beds or something like that. But at the moment, I don't have a lot of resources. So obviously I have a fuck ton of people. So it's kind of a bit difficult to balance out what is the priority of what are they getting. I think dinosaur's getting the peg leg. Kidney. Alright, so I sort of want to see this one. Wildlife. I do want this lynx to go. We'll hunt the other stuff soon, but I do want them to hunt that first. I keep thinking that Weeks is tending to an Asan, but she's not. It's just how she looks like she's like sitting there. Really? Oh, come on. I have to move some beds around again. Alright, let's get this done. What was no longer assigned to dinosaur? Oh, the bed. No, that's fine. Look, I don't really want to do anything else until I get this worked on. The fact that Franklin's doing... I don't think his bio... Oh, he's got medical 13. Alright. That's twice. Give you one more time, mate. And I'm going to get Tofu to do it instead of you. See how that goes. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try. So, Tofu, wakey wakey. Go and work on dinosaur. I'm pretty sure, I think Tofu's... Yeah, medical 15. Really? What did you just do to an Asan? Peg leg. Franklin, you gotta stop with the surgeries, mate. You're not that good at it. Alright, let's get you another peg leg. Left leg. Go on, yeah. Tofu's nearly done, so we'll see how this goes. Cool. How about you work on an Asan? Somebody else can feed dinosaur. Yeah. See, I'd rather them have like a nicer bed, but at the moment I really don't have much in the way of like good beds. Like I've got all these beds and stuff, but I don't want possible beds to be double beds. And I am in the process of upgrading these. Not that these are fantastic, but you know, I'd have a couple of them that would be really good. Unfortunately, I'm going to need probably 20 medical beds at this point in time. And I'm also trying to get their actual beds built. At least for the sake of it, at least Tofu's skills are kind of high enough. He doesn't fail too often. He does fail, don't get me wrong, he fails. But like, not too often. Good. I like sometimes seeing what injuries they've got. Like, she's been stabbed by a spear and cracked by a gladius. And also Aqua thing as well. I'm like, she had 3 separate weapons hit her. Also, why do we have so much wood in here? The fuck? Oh, because they're taking apart the beds. Yeah, right. Don't mind me. Get some more of these built up. Alright. I'll put one on that side, but that's fine. Just build a few more beds. Get that around the place. Better than nothing. This would be where all the wood has actually gone to, now that I think about it. We've only got 6 grand of wood, and that will be deteriorating because a lot of it is outside. Not that specific pile, but, you know, piles like this and stuff should be in worst case scenarios. Well, there's one. That's like the only one that's in a bad condition. And there's a couple. Alright. I sort of wish they'd be collecting more of these eggs. We have all these eggs up here. I am thinking about putting some here. What's the fertile thing here? I only been missing maybe one line. Really? Again? Alright, let's get another peg leg on you. Which one is it left? Why is it all left? Lincoln's working on it. Give that a couple of goes. I must admit, I hate how grubby the base is. I feel like nobody does any fucking cleaning. Now, obviously, I've got a couple of people that exclusively do cleaning, and Chris is actively cleaning. But it's just so much. Mind you, the rec room where they're hardly ever at is fucking clean. Okay, what other beds came out that were good? So you're good. Some of these are coming out alright, actually. Some of them aren't. Obviously, like, they'd sleep in good quality and it would be fine. I just want to try to get them excellent so that they at least stop having tantrums about their sleep, if nothing less, you know? Okay, that's going to get a couple out here. So there was one up here. And that. Alright. I think there's one more over here to go. And then I've got that top section to work with as well up here. Got a whole bunch of beds to put up in here. So all the ones that are missing from up here just count for like how many people are missing a bed right now. It's accounted for. That one's accounted for. That one's going to be destroyed. That one's going somewhere. This one's not. This one's got to be destroyed. Obviously, building beds in the hospital is not the greatest room to possibly be doing this in, but it is a room that I can build stuff in. And at the time, I wasn't having any medical emergencies, so it sounded like a great idea when I did it. Ooh, a wooden double bed. Nice. There'll be one of these. I could have clicked on it. I just forgot. There, that's it. I'm pretty sure we have one other jealous person. Greedy, or whatever it is. Is it jealous or greedy? Hold on. Undergrounder. Oh, there's a jealous. Okay, Beniko. You are going to get wherever the bed that's coming up here is. I think that's the one that's got the issue. Either that or you. Okay. Just need to remember Beniko needs it. Excellent. Alright, how are they going for the prison beds they're making? This is going to take a lot longer because these are building from like sandstone. So your normal. Any kind of masterworks that come out of these definitely going into the medical area. Let's see, wildlife. Like, here I am waiting for spring to be able to plant stuff, and I'm trying to, like, busily get them finished doing stuff like this, and yet I'm still preventing them from doing their fucking research. I'm absolutely terrible at this. Like, sometimes I just can't, like, not have them building something or doing something. You're an accountant for bed. I'm pretty sure most everybody's in a mental state right now. Oh, you got hypothermia. To be fair, I think if you're coming from this room, it's like minus 30 degrees. It's not the best place, but I do want it to be cold enough for summer. I also was getting rid of that. So your steel, your granite. Yeah, alright. And there's one limestone one up in here. Cool. I'm curious if anybody ended up doing... You're doing your hauling stuff. I was curious if anybody ended up getting rid of the bicoded stuff, but I'm going to switch this back off for now. Been on for a bit. If somebody had the option to, they would have done it by now. Okay. The beds are pretty much my least concern, but I know that as soon as they have their beds, they do stop complaining about a lot of things. So at least getting them that and letting them have their rooms and stuff. Has this one been moved? Yeah, it has. Let me click on the bed, please. You are getting Beniko. You get this bed all to yourself. What's the item for loneliness? This furniture is engraved with a representation of a goblin wearing a power armor suit covered in intestines. Its image contrasts God with illness. Right. I love seeing what they fucking engrave on these things. It's so weird sometimes. What's the other one got? This one? No. This one. What's your art? Depressed zebra. Fantastic. This furniture bears an illustration of Beniko. Oh my god, I should make this her bed. Searching for shade with cracked dry lips and the blazing sun looms in the background. The work has an erotic feeling and a vertical structure. The picture tells a story of Beniko getting heat stroke on the 12th of December. Okay, this one's your bed. I can't not. Okay, Beniko, come here. You get the bed with your own image on it. That's fantastic. And you were for Mushi, wherever they went. Yeah, Mushito. You can have that bed. I'm glad I checked that out because that's so fitting. I love when they just do weird stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm going to make some art on this piece of furniture or whatever, and it depicts something that happened in their actual world. So many of these beds aren't coming out good. Hunter Lane. Let me guess. Are you the one that has the bio of equal? No. How are you, Hunter? Alright, alright. I'll give you a goddamn gun, but you're not going to be happy about it. Maybe you are. I don't know. Also, where's Bren? We finally have a chance to give the man a goddamn gun. You. Melee. Anything melee. You can take that one. There's a little medical supplies in here properly. Delightful. Just puke all over weeks. I'm sure she absolutely loves being where she is in this medical wing. Oh, the bed's coming along, Tofu. You're kind of asleep. Also those quests. Yeah, so... Like, I like the idea of the quest, but I don't think I could get it done in time. Is it Gladius's? I just don't have that much spare steel. I really want this shit. I really do. And it would give me some favor with them, but I just... Yeah. I'll leave it be. I don't think I'm going to get the research done in time, because like I said, I really want gun turrets. It is not something that I would research up early game, but considering how we keep getting attacked, I kind of need it. It's interesting how this particular map, I haven't played it anything like some of the previous matches I've had before. Like, yes, I've got a lot of people, but at the same time, you know, it's been a completely different playthrough. Throw some egg boxes up here. I wanted them down closer, but it doesn't really matter. As long as we have some, because a lot of these are just on the ground. And I'm pretty sure I have quite a substantial amount of egg-laying creatures in here. There's more eggs. So there's a tiny goat. It's so tiny. Just like this itty-bitty fucking guinea pig. Look at it. So tiny. Some more medical thingies for them. Calm down, sheep. Wasn't even looking at you, Jesus. But all these that are ruined by temperature, and I kind of want to pull them in and use them in the cooking. You guys are still making a fair bit of stuff. Can you make some with the fertile eggs for a while, please? Might have you take in the fertile eggs here. Not human, not that. Okay, you kind of take everything. Shit. Wait, does that include eggs? Because I'm not seeing that as a specific difference. No. Yeah, right. So I kind of still want some meals and stuff made. I'm kind of just letting them work on stuff at their own leisure. Not that I really want them to. What is this? Unfinished duster. That can wait. And this was an art. I will leave that. It's fine. And eventually resume doing stuff like that. It'll be fine. Got plenty enough food, I think. Like, they're not always eating these. We have a fuck ton of these. Don't get me wrong. We've got a lot. They're not exactly eating a lot of them. A lot of unfertile eggs in here. Going to allow storage maybe up in here. Are these all unfertile? They're fertile. Okay, so foods. Animals, stuff. Can you take all the fertile ones up in there for a moment? Actually, no, don't do that. Well, fuck it. We'll do it down here for now. Get them in here. We'll give them somewhere to stow it away to. I'm hoping that maybe some of the panthers will go out of their way to go collect these various eggs that are... I can find... Where was it? It was along here somewhere. Like, those are just the chicken eggs. And I've got like 25. We've got 5 duck eggs. I think those were chicken. I'm not sure what else we've got in here. Got different ones down here that aren't being accounted for as well. I need to remember to change that back eventually. Let's speed it up. So I want people to start building shit. Yeah, if they could start building, that would be great, because then I'll keep working on these bed scenarios, getting these out where I need them to be. Oh, they've actually made a fair few excellence this time. The funny thing too is the more frequently they make something, the better quality you can get. Because they actually get their skills up a little bit. However, asking them to deconstruct something is honestly a fair bit of work. Put that up there. I should be really quite close to the number of beds that I actually need here. Not going to ask them to build any more for just a minute. I'm just throwing these around because I'm pretty sure I'm very close. It would be amazing if I had the exact amount that I required, but let's not go crazy wishing for things that probably aren't going to happen. God damn, it's close though. Alright, how many more is there? I've got... That's a normal one. Alright, they're pretty much taking apart all the others. I think I'm very, very close. I'm like 2 off. So I'm gonna go with this at a much slower rate. And just allow them to make 3. If they make 3 excellence, I'm fucked. What am I supposed to do with it? Alright, fail, fail. Make another one, please. It's not good enough either. Let's try 2 more. I should probably also check out my animal quantity in a moment as well, because I have a lot. Right, let's get this storage area a little bit bigger too. It used to be bigger. Actually, I'm pretty sure it used to be fucking central down here. Okay, what do we get? We got excellent. And I've just got to check the one more bed. We get excellent, fabulous. All right, that's going to give them their supply of beds that they require. I just need to get these fucking beds going, but unfortunately they're sandstone, so that's going to take a bit too. I'm going to slap a bunch in here to make as well, because why the fuck not? As long as it's not down too close to medical area, it should be fine. Go. Who's idle? Nina, why are you idle? Because you do hunting? Construction, hunting, artistic. You don't really do any intellectual stuff either. Look, if that's the case, I'll unsuspend this. I don't want somebody to be idle. As long as it's actually Nina that walks up here and sits down, because if it's not, I'll be a little bit mad. Nick's finally getting around cleaning, so that's good. This is jam-packed. Now bringing down all the eggs, though. That's really good. Oh, I need to slow that down. I have not been well the last couple of days. I've been so fucking nauseous, sick. I made some food and I completely fucked it up. So, of course, I've been sick from it. And, like, certain sights and sounds and stuff have been making me quite unwell. So, yeah, having them all rush around was a bit much for me just then. I'm sure it's also visually quite a lot for you guys when you're watching it too, because you don't really get the control over what they're doing. But yeah, yesterday was probably the most interesting day of the lot, because I didn't have a migraine, but sound made me sick. It was really weird. So anything I did, as long as somebody was making a sound that was involuntary to my actions, it made me unwell. It was really weird. Ended up just trying to lay down a lot. I'm starting to have like sufficient beds for the amount of animals I actually have, which is kind of funny now. Let's see. We have a lot of like turkeys and stuff. We've got one female turkey. We just need her to get some to actually last past winter. Panther needs training. I was trying to mostly only train the female panthers, so I had a breeding force as well. Because the idea is, once they're adults, if they're trained and they're bonded and they're just popping out offspring constantly, then I basically just have like constant supply of food and furs and all sorts of stuff. Although I'm starting to get like a fuck ton of animals. That's pretty fair because a lot of these are like allowed to have up to 10 and 5 as infants. That doesn't, I think, include when they're pregnant. So, yeah. Also, my sheep don't have a limit on them. How awful. You can have the one male, one little male. And you can have probably, let's keep it on about 5 sheeps. 2 little ones, that'll be fine. Okay with that. Guinea pig population is a lot more stunted than I thought it was.